Kenneth Oaks, he's the man in this town. He's got a plan. Bright smile breaks the gray, leading hearts every single day. Wears his heart on his sleeve, got a spark you believe. Kenneth walks tall and proud, lifting spirits in the crowd. Oh, Kenneth Oaks, we sing your name, lighten up the world, never the same. Every step you take leaves a trace. Kenneth Oaks, our shining grace. In the night or in the sun, Kenneth's love for everyone.
Hello guys, how is everybody? Again, I just gotten home from church not too long ago, but here I am, and I need to take my meds real quick, because it's after 8 o'clock, and I usually have my meds taken by now. But anyway, thought I'd do one last show for the Dreams in Motion Spring Fling CruiseAthon for Helping Hands for Cruising, to help people people like myself, or James and Cindy Catney's, and Miss Gabby and Dan, to be able to go and enjoy a once in a lifetime cruise vacation, to get away from everyday life circumstances. Because I think the last wrap-up show is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Helping Hands for Cruising board members. So I hope everybody has had a good weekend. And the link is pinned at the top of the chat it's actually on the bottom of the chat now on the YouTube side. I don't know why that is, but anyway, it says I've got 3 watching. But hey, Michael Ann. So anyway, the link to donate is pinned in the YouTube side and on the Facebook side, because I'm streaming off of both Facebook and YouTube. And hey, Aaron Jimison. And because I wasn't sure who was going live, so I messaged Crystal to see if I would do like one last show before the wrap-up show for the Spring Fling CruiseAthon. Hey, Scott. Missed you at church tonight, Scott Garland. But anyway, no amount is too big or too small to donate. It can be $1, $5. And if you can't donate right now, you can also set up monthly payments, quarterly payments, or even yearly payments. It's to it's like I said, it's to help recipients to be able to help someone that's never been able to cruise in their life, to be able to go on a once in a lifetime cruise vacation, to get away from everyday life circumstances. I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna post stream. Let's see. I'm gonna see if are you able to come up, Michael William? And you can go to the hh4c.org website, and it will tell you how to become a recipient. And also, if you want to host a group cruise, it will also tell you how to host, what are the requirements to host a group cruise. I understand, Michael Ann. Like I've said before many a times, I'm very thankful for this nonprofit organization called Helping Hands for Cruising, because it has not only changed my life, it has changed James and Cindy Catney's, Scott and Amber, and Dan, Roxanne, and it also changed Miss Gabby. So far we've had 6 recipients as HH4C recipients. And we're working on number 7 for the Heroes and First Responders group cruise in 2028. Let's see, hang on. Trying to get my StreamYard thing put up on my phone here. Um, hey, cruise ship, drone, Mike, and Tracy. That used to be, I'm doing good, Mike, Mike and Tracy. That used to be Cruise Nuts. So, but something happened that they had to change they had to go to a different channel name. So, and they've also got Ham and Cheese Adventures, I believe. I believe that's correct. Mike can correct me if I'm. But anyway, I understand. Welcome to the Mod Squad team, Mike and Tracy. You're more than welcome to drop both channels in my chat. So, welcome to the Mod Squad. You're more than welcome to drop your new channels in my chat. So, um, but be sure if you connect to that channel, be sure you go and watch a 3 to 5 minute, 2 to 3 to 5 minute video of their channel so that your YouTube won't take it away, and make sure you do it the correct way. Hey, Mandy, just donated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. So, Mandy, uh, I I know you've been on a couple of cruises. So what has been your best experience? What has been the best experiences on your cruise? What's some of the best experiences you've ever had on your cruise? Um, but anyway, so um, going to Jack's shack when... Ah, okay. So, helping hands for cruising. Hey, Donna, I'm doing pretty good, Donna. So, Helping Hands for Cruising is a nonprofit organization organized by Sean and Alana from the Down Under Cruisers, and they are the ones that are over this. They help people to be able to go on a once in a lifetime cruise vacation, whether it be due to a financial situation or a disability or whatever it is that's hindered that person from being able to go on a cruise. They help them be able to go and enjoy a once in a lifetime cruise vacation, to get away from everyday life circumstances. And one of the qualifications is to become a recipient is you have to have never cruised before in your life, and also you can't nominate yourself, you can't nominate a family member. You have to make like a 3 to 5 minute video as to why you think that person would be a good recipient. But anyway, and you must have a passport that's at least 6 months out from your from the day of your cruise, because if something happens and you wound up getting stuck on a port or something, then you'll have to have your passport to be able to fly back home. And if you miss the ship or something, you have to have a passport to be able to fly back home. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I will say this, it is a life-changing experience. You get to try all kinds of different foods. You get to like do trivia, comedy shows, movies. There's all kinds of different activities to do on a cruise. So, and you will not see. I look at a cruise as like a hotel on a boat, to where you can eat, sleep all you want and just relax and you don't have to worry about making up your bed or washing dishes because you got stewards that make up your bed. And if you're hosting a group cruise, you want to make sure that you accommodate that recipient's needs, especially if that recipient is a disabled person, and you want to be able to show that person around and be able to show them different things. You don't want to just host a group cruise and leave that person. You want to make that person feel welcome and have fun and make memorable memories for a lifetime. You want to make sure that the cabin that you get for them, that it meets their accommodations. So, Donna, if you're still in here, what has been some of your best experiences that you've ever had in cruising? If you're still in here. Or how about you, Mike and Tracy? I know when I went on my first cruise, I saw the ocean for the very first time, I was like, wow, just wow. What have I missed in my 29, 28 years, 30 years of life? Hey, Roxanne, are you available to come up, Roxanne? Are you still... Cruise Ship Drone says they love cruising, been doing it since 2008. We love to cruise, don't have to cook or clean or drive, wake up the next morning in another country. Yeah, true to that. Because Roxanne was one of the past recipients, and if she's able to come up, I'd love for her to be able to come up. Are you able to come up, Roxanne? I'll actually just post a link in the chat here. I'll post the link in the chat. There it is in the chat. Don't cruise that much anymore. Been there, done that. Now we fly in direct places and stay in all exclusive. Oh, okay. I'd love to be able to meet you in person, cruise ship drone. Yeah, I'm streaming off of both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So the link is in the chat if anybody wants to go up and talk about their experiences in cruising. If anybody's ever cruised before. And give advice on what you would give, a new recipient for somebody that's never cruised. I say you'll be on Eddie Lugo's 4.0 booze cruise in October through November. Oh, okay. But see, I don't know if I'd be able to do that or not. So, right, somebody asked me, I think it was the other day or last night, when I thought I'd be cruising again, and I told them I didn't know. It's up in the air right now. Hey, Roxanne.
Hey, Kenny.
How are you?
I'm good. Been home a couple hours from the convention I went to this weekend.
Did you have a good time at that convention?
Yes, I did. It's a great convention. If you like sci-fi, it's a great small convention in Atlanta.
If you like what now?
Sci-fi, Star Trek, Doctor Who,
Oh.
Star Wars, all that was at the convention this weekend.
Oh, okay. Cool. So tell everybody your experience, what some of your best experiences have been in cruising, and what advice would you give a new recipient for somebody that's never cruised before?
Well, my experience was fantastic. If you don't know how to, why I became a recipient, I was a caregiver to my husband. Passed away September 22nd. So did my dad. Same day, everything. September 13th, 2022. And going on that cruise with 9 people was a small little group, and we had a blast. We were all together for dinner. The only thing we told everybody, we went on an excursion together, and we all met for dinner. That was the only stipulation. You can do whatever you want when you get on the cruise. If you have a group of 9 people, if you have a group of 58 people like the last one,
yeah,
it was kind of hectic but fun. But I think if you know somebody that needs that you want to be on the cruise, it can't be a family member, and it cannot be you can't nominate yourself. But someone that's handicapped, caregiver, paramedic, military, handicap kind of thing.
yeah.
And it was fantastic. I would give someone, if you're afraid to go on one cruise and go with a group of friends that you're going to meet for life.
Hey, Chris.
Don't just say, hey, I'm going on a cruise, but I don't really want to go, and chicken out. But if you're going with a group of friends, they're going to help you through this whole thing. They're going to make sure you have a good time. If you get on there and all you want to do is stay in your room,
Yeah.
they're gonna probably let you stay in your room. You know.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, you're more than welcome to come up on the panel if you'd like and talk about because I know you're part of the board as well, and talk about what it.
Yeah, but it was a wonderful time, and I would do it again. And I got hooked, and got hooked, and I've been on 4 cruises, and I would love to see more and more helping hands people. You know, dig into their pocket, save your lunch money this week. Don't go buy that coffee or that big old can of Monster. You know, save it, put it to someone who might need something that's going to help their life and change it forever. Because I made friends forever. The last cruise I was on was Michael Ann. I was on with Kenny. I helped him get his lunch, helped him get his dinner one night, and he wanted escargot, but we couldn't find any. Ugh.
No, that was not on the that was not on the NCL Encore. So
Yeah, I don't know if they even had escargot. They might if you're in a specialty group party, you know, with a captain. Hey, Michael Ann.
Hello. How are you guys?
hey, doing all right. How's your day been?
Long already.
Long already.
And it started late because somebody kept us up late last night.
Uh-oh, y'all must have ran over on your time.
We had actually went. We'd actually went 5 hours and 15 minutes and some odd seconds.
Right, if y'all went 5 hours, y'all should have made $500. 100 an hour.
No, unfortunately, that didn't happen.
We take
It
whatever
would
we
have been
get.
it would have been nice though.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah.
It was me and Kenny and Sean and Larry from Plump Travelers, and then Sean eventually had to go. So we ended up talking till 3 a.m. Eastern. I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, I got back in the room last night at 2 o'clock. So I could have popped on. Y'all was still on.
We were.
Well, I'm back now. Had a great time and ready to help raise some money.
So Michael Ann, you want to explain how much it actually costs to get one recipient on a cruise?
To put one recipient on a cruise is an average between $4,000 and $5,000, because we pay for the cruise, we pay for their transportation, whether it be airfare or if they're driving, we can cover some gas and parking. We cover hotel stay the night before and the night after. We cover travel insurance. We give a certain amount of funds for onboard credit. So by the time that all adds up, it's between $4,000 and $5,000. But it depends on where the recipient lives too, because if the recipient, say we're cruising out of Florida, the recipient lived in Florida, then you're not paying an airfare. You might be paying some transportation costs. But it all adds up, and we've got we have the Heroes Cruise coming up in 2028. We want to put somewhere up. We'd love to put lots on, put them all on, but recently up to around 10 would be nice. I already got a couple of possibilities in the work already, so we want to give the chance to first responders and veterans of different fields, and they deserve a break.
Right.
They deserve a break.
Especially for those that have fought for our freedoms that we have today.
Especially they've seen some horrid stuff. They've sometimes given limbs, been disabled one way or another. Could be losing a limb, or losing their hearing, or they have
Yeah.
PTSD.
Chris said that his goal was to get 10 recipients for that 2028 cruise.
So that's $50,000, and we've got a little over 2 years to raise it. Not quite, because things have to be paid in full by a few months before the cruise. We don't know that exact date yet. We'll be setting that down probably closer to the fall, because NCL doesn't come out with that information that far ahead.
Hey, Scotty J.
So,
Whoop whoop. Hey, Scotty.
I wish I could say more, because being the host recipient liaison, I have some ideas what's in the works. Not so much for the cruise, but other stuff behind the scenes. But I can't say anything yet.
Hey, Chris, I added you as a mod if you want to drop things pertaining to Helping Hands for Cruising in the chat. So,
How much have we made so far this time?
um,
About $500.
Come on, folks. We need another 500.
From what I can tell. But, yeah. From what I can tell from the different Zephy links, about
Right.
500.
Somebody donate $100, and next cruise I'm on with you, I'll dance with you. Because I'm going to be dancing anyway.
Donate $100, I'll buy you a drink on the next cruise.
yeah, and if you're like me that doesn't do alcoholic drinks, you can do virgin drinks, which means no alcohol in them. You can get pina colada, strawberry daiquiri, Shirley Temple. I'm sure there's several others that you can get.
What was Kenny's favorite part of being on the recipient?
What was my favorite part?
Yeah.
I would say getting to actually see the ocean for the first time, and loving how the colors of the ocean change.
Yes.
I remember Donovan explaining that to me.
And that spot we stopped in Bonaire, it went from turquoise, the light blue, to dark blues, to another shade of blue, all the way out.
Because my eyes was just like, wow. like I was like in shock, amazement, and also getting to see my very first live flamingo. I've never seen a flamingo before in person.
There was a lot of them on Bonaire, the Flamingo Sanctuary near the southern tip. That was a really cool excursion. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I really, if I ever got a chance to go back to Bonaire, I definitely would do that excursion again. So
I'm wondering, because we did the south end, and we were like about half, not even half of the day. It's like, I wonder if we could have continued down the north, or that would have been extra money. Because the north end had donkey sanctuary and some other stuff.
So, Michael Ann, you want to explain to the people on how someone can become a recipient of a HH4C cruise?
Certainly. You know somebody that's never been on a cruise before, they're not a member of your family or yourself, and we're looking right now for first responders and veterans, Gold Star families, you know, a family that's lost a loved one, a spouse or a child to wartime or something to do with the military. You can go to the website, helpinghandsforcruising.org, and there's a place to click on there, and you leave a 2 to 5 minute video and explain just a little bit, so you can explain who they are and send it through the thing. If you're having problems with that, you can send me an email, Michael Ann, right there, .liaison, LIAISON, at helpinghandsforcruising.org, and I can help you through the process as well.
There's the link up there that you hold your phone up and copy the bar. All it's doing is getting me to my PayPal. It's not getting me to a link.
Kenny dropped the link. Where did you put the link, Kenny?
You talking about to donate?
Yes.
It's pinned in the chat.
Pinned in the chat?
It's pinned in the YouTube side. You have to go to my YouTube side. For some reason, it pins to the bottom of the YouTube side and not the top anymore. I don't know why. It used to pin to the top. Now it pins to the bottom, but it's actually pinned.
There, I just dropped it in the.
It's also pinned in the description of this live as well.
I just put it in the chat as well.
It's also pinned on the Facebook side as well of the stream.
Yeah, but I just thought I'd let y'all know that the phone link is not taking me to where it's supposed to.
No, I think it's Kenny's PayPal link up there.
Oh, yeah.
Disregard that link up there. Go to the link.
Yeah, I got it.
Chat.
I don't know how to put that QR
code. We're gonna have to educate you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Or next time, I'll make you the thumbnail and send it to you with your QR code.
Okay.
But the link is in the chat. It's in the description. It's pinned.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's pinned in the.
I just put it in there between Chris's comments.
Yeah.
We said it's like.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube, when you pin links now, it pins to the bottom of the chat now.
That's confusing, but.
I don't understand that one. That used to pin to the top, but
they've changed things around. Instead of being the little, if you're under 1,000 subscribers, instead of having this green looking duck in the one corner, now it's a little blue or white duck that goes up on the other corner. And I noticed the other night I was watching something and the thing was moving. I was like, their logo never moved before.
Yeah. It not only changed my life, Chris, it changed James and Cindy Catney's life. It changed
Same question to Roxy. What was your favorite part of being a recipient?
Yeah, what was your favorite part of being a recipient?
All of it. A favorite part, meeting my new friends, getting out of my, well, it wasn't out of my comfort zone. My husband just wouldn't want it. He did not want to go on a cruise. He got sick easy. So, doing something for the first time by myself and meeting lots of new friends.
Mhm.
And I got to go to countries that I never got to go, I call them countries, states, whatever, Mexico. I, I had never been to Mexico. I don't think, no, never been to Mexico. I love, I loved getting off and just going to the ports. And, there's free things on the ports if you just go look for them.
Yep. If you go to, like, they have shopping shows on Carnival, or they can't change the name of them, but you go to some of those and they'll tell you where you to find the free stuff.
Yeah. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it again. It was hard losing my husband just to get to go on a trip, but I'd do it again so I can meet my new friends.
It's quite the experience.
Yes.
And I love being part of putting people like you guys on a cruise.
Mhm.
Yes.
But first time going, oh, by the way, you were nominated and you've been accepted to go on a cruise. And people look at you and go like, what? You're kidding.
I know. That was Dan. I nominated Dan for our last one. And he knew about me going on one, but I call it a typical man thing, or just someone who's not paying attention when you're talking sometimes. And I told him, he knew all about me going on my cruise, and he said, oh, so that's what it was. And then he got nominated and was like, really?
So you gave them a quick little heads up, like, oh, by the way, I nominated you for a cruise and somebody's going to be contacting you.
Yeah, I told him that. He says, he didn't think it was for real. He thought I was pulling a joke on him, I think. Yeah.
That's the awesome part. It's like, hey, you're going to go on a cruise. Yes. Roxy was the dancing queen.
Yeah, I saw some of them videos. Yeah.
We tried to get Kenny to dance on the Lido, but he just kind of sat there and looked around. And
I had fun filming everything.
Well, he even had people, some of the older guys offer to help him stand up so he could do a little bit of, 2 or 3 minute dance. And he said, nah, I'm good.
well, you can even dance in the wheelchair. You can.
Yeah.
And you have the,
Well, I don't want my suspenders to pop or my pants to fall off.
That's when you get a tighter pair of suspenders.
and then he had one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've got mine.
So, what time is the wrap-up show for this?
I am going to wrap it up on my channel at 10 o'clock.
Oh, at 10 o'clock? Okay, I'll go till 10 then.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get things set up, and
Oh, I'm sorry.
you were still going. I was looking at the. No, you were going, and I was like, I'm looking at the time. I was like, I don't want to rush myself. We'll do it at 10.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I just donated $25.
Well, thank you, Roxy.
I tried to donate at the hotel, but if any of y'all ever go to hotels and you're trying to buy something online other than like DoorDash, get food in,
Yeah.
it kind of blocks you sometimes. And it said it's not safe, and I couldn't get it go through, so I said, forget it. I'll do it another day. No problem.
Yeah, thanks, Roxy. So, Michael Ann, you also want to explain to people how that they can, if they want to host a group cruise with a recipient on it? You want to explain how people can do that?
Yeah, one sec. I gotta find my way back here. You want if you've booked a cruise, a group cruise or whatever, and you want to host a recipient,
Hey, Donna.
then you go to the website, or I've also put my email here if you have problems with the website. You do the video, you tell us, why you want to host a cruise, and then what, how you understand the responsibilities that would go along with that. And, you'll want to know what the ship is, what the itinerary is, how many days. We're typically looking for, a cruise that's, like around a week long in that vicinity. Because I don't think it's fair that some people get a 7-8 day cruise and, we're going to do a 3-day cruise. Yeah, well, that's just a teaser and not really fair for along the line there. But just tell us what the plans are and stuff, and if you have experience in hosting a group cruise before. Because the chances are, if you had experience in cruising or hosting a cruise before, then more than likely to give you a chance to.
Right. So because you want to make sure that you can accommodate that recipient's
You got to make sure you can understand their needs, and able to, like some of the things that you're going to do, you can't get it till you get on the cruise ship itself sometimes. Now, you can book ahead of time a dinner or something, but they get on that cruise ship and say, oh, I didn't know there was a steakhouse. Can I go to the steakhouse? You got to be able to make sure they understand and you understand how to get, hopefully get them way into the steakhouse. Reservation.
Yep, reservation. Yep. Because like it's been said before, you don't want to just leave that recipient on their own.
No, I mean they're free to do whatever they want, but it's nice if you include them or say, okay, we're doing this, and this.
You want a nice balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, like Chris said, it's not just a job, it's an adventure.
Yep.
So,
trying to multitask here.
Trying to multitask. What, Roxanne, so what's been some of your favorite foods that you've tried on the cruises that you've been on?
The teppanyaki grill. Because, I have a diverticulitis and I can't have seeded things and I can't have sesame seeds. Well, a lot of the girls don't use sesame seeds, did not know that. But anyway, they use fresh garlic. And so I went in there and they cooked it without the garlic and I had a fantastic steak. So that was one of my favorite meals. And the other one was carnival melting cake.
Ah.
I missed that on the last cruise. That's one thing I did miss. NCL tried to do something similar, but it wasn't the same. And then they put some strawberry crap with it. And I was like, yeah, that's not. But I do have a recipe for melting cake. And
it was way, some people like a dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. But I don't want such a bitter dark chocolate that I can't eat it. And I didn't like the one on NCL a little bit off tasting. Might have been because it had strawberry sauce on it too. I don't know. Yeah, but
Now that was what I had with it. When you had found me,
oh, I found you that chocolate Jello pudding.
yeah,
It was hard. He loved it. It was hard like a Jello, but it was chocolate flavored Jello, and it wasn't pudding. He liked it. To me, it was just a little bit like weird tasty, but Kenny liked.
yeah, I liked it. So
And then we had another kind of cake. What was it? We had caramel chocolate something cake one day, and that was pretty good too.
what's been some of your favorite food that you've had on cruises, Michael Ian?
Well, a Carnival, it was always the melting cake with a side of peanut butter.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that was really good.
my first cruise on Carnival, I liked like 4 out of 7 nights I had some type of beef, whether it was steak or prime rib or beef tenderloin. Those were the best meals. I think the other ones I tried a turkey dinner, and it was sliced turkey. It was the turkey. I'm not used to turkey being something I carved with a knife, not something that's sliced this thin and rolled around with dressing. This wasn't appetizing. I thought
Yeah,
the fried chicken was kind of a mess, and I forget what the other one I had. This other was ribs or something. It was kind of they were okay, but they were edible, but they weren't my favorites. On NCL, um, my favorite was the teppanyaki. My second favorite was Cagney's.
Ah,
It got me with Cagney's. They brought out my steak, and then it was like 10, 15 minutes later, they finally brought out mushrooms that I wanted with my steak,
mm-hmm.
and the baked potato. I was like, I would have liked all that kind of the same time, so I could have a bite of steak and a bite of potato, and have some mushrooms on my steak, and it was all good. It was all good.
now where were we when they served the steak and you could have called it mooing?
Oh, that was on the breeze. That was the prime rib. It was the worst.
We had to send one back. I know it might have been on NCL too, didn't you? You had to send one back.
Nope, never sent anything back on NCL. It was the breeze twice. Twice? No, once.
It was
Because
one
the
night.
steak, I like medium rare, and medium rare is a dark pink. It's not red. When I got the prime rib, it was red. It was bloody, and I was like, yeah, I can't eat that. The steak, it was a little bit more rare than I like, but I did eat it when I got.
Yeah.
Chris said that on NCL, Canyon Steakhouse was off the charts. I don't think I never did get to try Canyon Steakhouse, did I, Michael Wayne?
I don't know. I went.
Was it Cagney's? No, you got booked for something that you didn't really want, and so they were able to. But I don't remember which restaurant that was. But you ended up going and eating it because they were going to charge you anyway.
Wasn't that the Italian one?
I think so, yeah.
On by Scarpetta?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch booked that you didn't realize, and that.
Yeah, I didn't realize it.
Another tip: if you're going with a bunch of people and you're going to get a roommate, make sure you tell your roommate, "I'll book my own reservations, please." That happened with somebody on our trip. They tried to book reservations. I guess they wanted other people with them to eat, but you may not want to go to that restaurant.
Well, going on the NCL Encore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I I already knew we had 2 dinners planned. One was Crystal and I were eating with Sean's family, and the other one on the first night, and the other one was the band, the board, and Dan at Teppanyaki. So I already knew those going on the cruise. So around that, we had one other specialty dining, and we went to the barbecue on, I think it was like the third, no, must have been the Wednesday. Must have been the Wednesday, because Thursday was the whole group dinner, and Friday was the last night, and we went to one of the dining rooms.
Yep. I agree, Chris. Roommates have to communicate. Yep.
Communication's a big problem all around. Cruise or outside cruise.
Yep.
Yep.
And also, I don't know. I don't know if this is for all cruise lines or if it's just for specific ones. But if you have a recipient that is disabled or needs and they bring their own wheelchair or scooter or whatever, make sure that you bring somebody else with you to be able to get that person on the ship, because if you ask for wheelchair assistance for that, and that person's in their own wheelchair, they're not allowed to touch your own personal.
Yeah, if you're at the port,
Yeah.
and you're by yourself and you have your own wheelchair, they will help you up the ramp. But once you get on the ship, unless you rent the wheelchair or the scooter from them,
Yeah.
you're on your own. So
Yeah.
I would suggest anybody, and I hear a lot of people say, well, go buy you a scooter, take it, it's a lot easier. Well, if your scooter breaks down, if a leg comes off your scooter, or or your wheelchair, they can't help you. Well, if you got one of theirs, they're gonna see if they don't have any more scooters left. They're gonna get you a wheelchair, and they will get you a person that works on the cruise. If you need help pushing it, they will push you throughout the day.
And the only problem, if you take your own scooter, it's got to be able to fit through the door of your cabin.
Yep, you better make sure that you get a cabin that's going to be able to accommodate your scooter or wheelchair or walker.
Yeah, when I was on MSC on the Grandiosis, I didn't rent a handicap room, but I had a scooter. So every night I left it by my door. And all I had to do was say, I'm in my room, come get the scooter. So they would come and get it, and they took it around the corner to the nearest bar, and they plugged it up. I woke up every morning, I didn't have to call them. The scooter was right there. Now on NCL, I didn't have room for my scooter. And I had to call them sometimes twice. Are they coming to get the scooter? Because it's going to be blocking the hallway.
Yeah.
But on NCL, they were right there. And I'm on MSC. They were right there to pick it up. And before I even got up every morning, my scooter was sitting right there in front of me at the door.
Yeah, you can't leave them sitting in the hallways. That's a hazard.
Yep, yeah, and because the hallways on cruise ships is like very narrow. They're like this, like.
I found some of the hallways on NCL were a little bit narrower than Carnival.
Yeah,
ships.
I felt that way too. I thought they were too narrow.
But they also did this too.
yeah,
The carnival ships I've been on the outside hallways, it's just a long thing and you look for miles.
Right.
We're getting off the main elevators on NCL and turned the corner and we went like this, then we went like this, and then it went like this. And then our room was off another hallway and down another hallway behind the medical center.
Oh, and also, another thing I want to really put out there is make sure that if you're ever cruising or whatever type of travel you do, make absolutely sure that you get travel insurance. Because if something was to happen, then you would have travel insurance to cover your medical expenses or whatever it is that happened to you. Like if you got to go, it'd be better to pay like Mike Wayne gave an example, pay $100 to $200 versus thousands of dollars.
Especially
And another suggestion about the insurance: if you're only going to say I'm going on a cruise one time, and you're not going to go anywhere in the U.S. or anywhere on a vacation, then get the cruise insurance. But if you're going to go anywhere else, you can use the insurance not just for cruises. You buy it by the year. It's cheaper than I think it's what, like $97 to $100 for one. So it's around $200 for a whole year on private insurance on the internet.
Yeah, and make sure you look at different options
and what it covers.
and
Yeah.
what it covers. Yeah, because there is some instances, like for example, I had to pay NCL back, but then the travel insurance that I had, they're supposed to reimburse me that money back. So I got to get with my travel agent to help me with that. So hopefully I can do that this week. Hopefully.
That's going on for a while.
Well, I do remember. I do remember Bruce telling me that we only have like until like November. Where'd you go, Mike Wayne? We only have like until like November of this year to get all the claims in and things. So.
Yeah, make sure you do it.
Yeah, I don't know, because that was my first time ever. Because when I had told the infirmary, the medical. By the way, that's another name for the medical center on the ship. By the way, but when I told them that I actually had travel insurance, they had actually had told me that they don't take any type of travel insurance. So that's another good important reason to check into different kinds of travel insurance and make sure, don't just hop on the first thing that you come across, and look into different ones to see what it all covers. So, and also make sure you have a passport, because if you say you're out on a port and you don't make it back in time before the ship leaves that port, then you're going to have that passport to be able to fly back home.
Yep. And if you accidentally, say you get stuck there, you're going to need the passport, to get you to the next port if you can get there. Or if
Yeah,
you're like Penny and you had to stay 2 or 3 days on that island, they probably wanted to see their passport at the hospital.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I did have to do that. Yeah. Welcome back, Microwave.
sorry, had to make a pit stop.
I understand. No worries. I
Disappear.
know all the
How many times did you disappear yesterday? Like 20 minutes. Like, where's Kenny? Did he fall asleep? Did he fall in? Oh, I just got a coffee. Oh, this time I had to go make a pit stop.
Oh, another tip is if you do not have the money, don't go to the spa and spend $500. You got to know your prices.
Yeah.
Don't let them bully you. I call it bullying, or coax you into buying something.
The sweet talk you. Oh, you want a haircut? Oh, you should get this shampoo and this conditioner and this other thing.
Yeah, make sure you know what
What you're getting into.
yeah, what you're getting into. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
All right. This is kind of funny, but not really to the person. Make sure if say you're on a diet and you've lost all this weight, you get on the ship and they say you weigh 40 pounds more than when you got on the ship, and it's only the first day or two, they're going to want to sell you all their supplements, and you hadn't gained that much in 24 hours. Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
We had a spa balcony on the breeze. And with a free assessment. Now, I had spent like several months before that cruise doing keto and had lost 50 pounds. And I had put maybe 5 back on before the cruise. I had got on the scale before I left home here. And I get stuff on the cruise, and this is like 2 days in. Well, let's go for an assessment. That's when me and my cabin mate went for assessments. I step on the scale, and he's saying, "Oh, you're 192 pounds." I'm like, "Say what?" I worked hard to drop weight before this cruise, and there was no way I was 192 pounds. Oh yeah, and that's causing the inflammation in your body. And what you can do, you can get our supplements. You're going to need a year's worth, and you're going to need 6 months worth, and that's only going to be, I think it was around $1,700.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, hell, I can go for another cruise at that point. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, don't you care about your body?
Yeah, be careful, because when you go into places, especially the spa or different places on the ship, be careful, because they will try to coax you into buying their...
Oh, doesn't that lotion feel nice? Here, bottle. I'll just add that to your tab. That's crooked.
Yeah.
Now, if you bring in money, and another one, if you're going to the jewelry store,
Yeah.
before you buy it, you go back to your cabin. If you've got the internet, if not, you borrow someone's phone with an internet, and you Google that piece of jewelry you want to make sure it's not cheaper off the cruise. If
I
you
look
really gotta have it, you gotta have it.
know your spending limits and do not exceed them.
Yes.
It's really pretty to look at all the stuff at Effie, but it's like, one, I don't have that kind of money on my credit card. I'm not taking out a payment plan. Like, I don't need that kind of jewelry. I'm not going to wear it. You see any jewelry here? I got a Fitbit on. I don't even have my earrings in. Like, I don't wear jewelry like I used to. So I got my free stuff that I've got off the cruises. I got free Effie stuff. But yeah, I'm not spending that kind of money. Not in my budget. Sorry, I'm jumping around. My back's a little stiff, and I've been sitting a lot this weekend.
I understand.
2 hours for your live yesterday, 3 hours for mine, and then another several hours last night.
Yeah, I went 5 hours and 15 minutes and some odd seconds.
I wasn't in there that long, but I was up till 3 a.m. chatting with Larry.
It was good seeing Larry.
Yeah, it was. It's good to see Larry. It's been a while. And then
Chris says, tip, know your spending limits and do not exceed it. Hello, Moon over Miami.
Hey there.
He is 3 hours behind me, so it's just 6:30 where he's at right now.
You're good. You're at work today. That's a nasty 4-lettered word.
Yep. But also, if the recipient wants to save up some money to buy like a souvenir or whatever it may be off of the, like at port or wherever, you recipient might want to save a little extra for that.
That's a good idea. Because we give the recipient a certain amount of onboard credit, but that's good for the ship, so they can spend it on specialty dining and excursions, souvenirs. Going off the ship is a different thing. That's your own money, and most of the ports that I've been to, they take U.S. money. So
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find probably the cheapest thing under about $3 and up. So, if you want a magnet, I think the cheapest we found them was $2.50 or 2 for $5 at one port. One port was $3 a piece. Then one port they wanted $12 for the same one we saw in the booth down the street.
those I found out when we went to Progresso. They were really pushing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where did I buy the magnet? Down the other end there was a young man that wasn't pushy, but he was very helpful. I'm looking for something like that, but smaller, because they had something similar to another one, but smaller. And I was like, he went right through stuff until he found it.
Yep, and I noticed on some other places, you may get 5 booths in a row and they have different stuff. But they're on there, and you may get to the last one, it's the same stuff you saw at the first one. Those 5 booths owned by the same people, just different ones running it. So, sometimes look before you buy. Don't take the first thing you see.
Yep.
Right. And also, you may want to, instead of using your debit card all the time, you may want to think about bringing some actual cash.
Yes, and bring small bills. If you're going to negotiate, Bring 5s and 10s and 1s.
Yeah. Yep. Um, but yeah, let's see. What did Chris say here? He said, okay, so for all those here, please make sure you hit the link and donate what you can. Every dollar donated goes to putting a recipient on the 2028 cruise. And you get a tax donation receipt for it.
And I posted the link right underneath it.
Right. There it is. Yep. And if you can, like it's been said before, even though we're doing a spring fling Dreams in Motion CruiseAthon now, you don't have to stop donating. You can donate monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Is that correct, Michael Ann?
That is correct. You can also come back to Kenny's live. It's live at any time, and he's got it in the description, right, Kenny?
Right. It's in the description. Now, does that Zephy link, does it stay good all the time, or?
Yep. The Zephy link that you're using right now is the same one that was you used for your live streams. I'm gonna try and look 3 months ago, back in January. It's the same.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking back at January. I can see 3 of your donations from January, and then the ones you've got today.
You're very welcome, Crystal. Yeah, this organization has really been a very good organization, very dear to my heart and stuff, because like I've said before, if it had not been for this organization, I still today don't think that I would have ever been able to get on my first cruise. I would still probably today still be waiting to get on a cruise. So, and I have actually been on 3 cruises so far.
Would you probably be still back in Kingsport?
I probably would still be in. I probably would still be in Kingsport, probably, and still.
I know things happened after your cruise. After your cruise, you went to Disney.
Yeah.
Through a generous donation from Traveling with Special Abilities. And then things happened, and then you ended up staying with Scott and Amber, and
yeah.
Well, you ended up in North Carolina.
Yep, and this definitely has gotten me out of my comfort zone and shell, so to speak.
And you've learned independence?
Yeah.
You've grown a lot in the last 3.5 years, Kenny.
Yep.
3.5 years? Yeah, 22.
Yep.
That's 3.5.
It is hard to believe. It's hard to believe that I've actually been in this coming October, toward the end of October, first part of November, I will have been in the state of North Carolina itself for 4 years.
It was like first week of November when you came back from Disney.
Yeah, November, yeah.
Okay, Chris.
Okay, Chris.
I just feel like I'm sliding in this chair all the time. The material is what? It's not slippery, but it just, whether it's my pants or what, I just feel like, wasn't the chair I asked for Christmas. Santa Claus brought the wrong chair, but I got a chair.
Yeah. But
Santa Claus, you don't need a gaming chair. You don't want a gaming chair. I do have arms that move. That's about it. I have a head thing that moves. I can rock around, or if I push it in, then I'm sitting straight up like this, and that's a little too straight. So.
But yeah, it's and it's also pinned on the Facebook side as well of this stream, because I'm streaming off of both Facebook and YouTube, both at the same time. So using StreamYard.
Put it out there.
Yep.
You got me for about 5 more minutes, and then I gotta go set up for the wrap up.
Okay.
It'll be on my channel.
The wrap up. The wrap up will be. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Who's going to be on the wrap up with you?
The board.
Okay.
I'll make sure I got most things set up already. So I do need to go in about 5 minutes and set up a couple things.
But after this live, be sure to head over to Michael and Spoiled Mama's YouTube channel, and she will wrap it up with the board. So
At 10 o'clock.
at 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock Eastern. So
Correct.
that
I
would,
stay up any later.
that would be 10 o'clock Eastern. That would be 7 o'clock on the West Coast. And
I'll find it.
them time zones is what gets
Yeah.
me. But after this live, I'm before I go to Michael Ann's, I am probably going to call my dad real quick if he ain't already asleep. He may be already asleep.
No, I just put the link in there for.
Yep. That's your next. That's for the wrap up for the Spring Fling Dreams in Motion HH4C CruiseAthon.
Yeah, are you going to on at 10 o'clock, or are you going to stop at like 15 minutes before so everybody can run to the bathroom and be ready for the next one?
I'll probably go right up until 10.
Anybody can step out to go to the bathroom, come back, see Kenny, then jump over to me.
Yeah. But you have any last minute words, Michael Ann, before you hop off?
Just look in your heart and think of the veterans and the first responders that have given a lot for you to live in a free country, to safely walk your streets, or keep your home safe. That they've been through a lot, and they deserve to have a break and relax.
Hey, Embarkation Nation.
Now, if you want to give and you want to be anonymous, I think there's a way to be anonymous without letting people know that.
Yeah, there is. Because I've had somebody. I've looked at my Zeffy and I've had somebody donate anonymously.
Hard word, anonymously.
But if you want to donate and say I want to donate because my great grandfather was in the war, I want to put it in honor of his name, go right ahead. Honor somebody else by donating. Skip that coffee. Skip
Yeah.
that donut. You can make a pot of coffee at home for one day.
You don't need McDonald's tonight.
No.
Skip the drive-through. Your gut will thank you.
Yeah. So.
Okay, Kenny, I'm going to hop off so I can get things ready and make another pit stop.
Okay. Bye. Thanks for coming up.
You're welcome.
Bye, Michael-Ann.
So, Embarkation Nation, what has been your favorite, what has been some of your favorite experiences in cruising? Because I know you probably cruised on several cruises as well. Chris says Starbucks is overrated anyway. And what advice would you give? What best advice would you give a new recipient that has never cruised before? On their first, what's the best advice that you would give? But yeah, and like I said before, my advice would be, don't be afraid to try new things.
Yeah. One of my tips I was just thinking about is people saying, I'm a recipient, but I don't have the clothes. It doesn't matter if you don't have nice new clothes, as long as they're nice and clean and no stains.
Yeah.
Just come on aboard. You don't have to have that brand new shirt or dress that everybody else is buying.
Yeah.
You can 99%. You can eat out of your closet. Now, there are on some ships you have to have dress up night. You don't have to have the fanciest dress or the fanciest pants. Just a casual pair of pants.
Yeah.
It could be a simple sundress, you can go to your local discount store and get your $10 dress. It doesn't have to be a designer nightgown, a dress up party dress, something simple. You don't have to go elaborate.
Chris says, work with your
liaison
or group host. If you don't ask, it won't happen. Have fun.
Yeah.
But my advice would be, don't be afraid to try new things. Get out and adventure. Because you only got one life, and you might as well enjoy it while you have it.
Yep. Embarkation Nation says, we'd like to see the ship and we like to see in the different ports. We would never have seen Aruba, but cruising gave us that experience there. And now we would even fly just to go to Aruba, kind of thing.
Yeah, I've been to Aruba. That was one of the ports that I went to on my first cruise on the Carnival.
Horizon.
On the Carnival Horizon. Now, the Carnival Horizon, the ports I went to was Aruba, Bonaire, La Ramona, and Amber Cove. And then on my second cruise, I went to Nassau, Bahamas, and Half Moon Cay.
Yeah.
Embarkation Nation says we're blessed enough to be able to go on a 2-day to Europe next year, and we're going to go some amazing ports. Again, it's giving us the experience and being able to see different places. Oh, 12-day. Oh, wow. 12-day. Okay. Cool. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Danny D, the supermod, she's not in here right now. But anyway, I think she just got back from Europe here recently, I think.
Yeah, they went right after Helen, Georgia.
Yeah.
They went to Spain. They went skiing. Yeah, we also have a 6-year-old, and we are able to travel with her and have free, experiment safety.
Speaking, there is Danny.
Yeah, Switzerland. No, I'm sorry, it's Switzerland. I messed up. Yeah, Switzerland went skiing.
Switzerland. Okay. I knew you had went somewhere, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what it was, but now I'm glad you corrected me on that.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, that if you're handicapped and you have a helping service dog, and you tell Helping Hands for Cruising that your dog will be allowed to go with you on a ship. Now, if you just have a companion dog who's got the other kind of papers, no. It has to be a registered service dog. So don't think I can't go. So if you want to nominate somebody and you think they need, they can't go because they need their dog with them, as long as it's a registered service dog, they are allowed on the ships.
Okay. It says Embarkation Nation says we're going to London, Ireland, Scotland, another stop in England,
Paris, France, Amsterdam, Belgium, and then back to London.
Cool. I'm sure you will have a blast.
Yeah. Danny says Kenny went with my brother and parents.
Yeah.
And my sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, yeah. I would like to go on. I don't know if you can I'm sure you probably can. I'd like to go on a cruise out of Germany.
Oh yeah, they have ports in Germany you can go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the last few minutes, make sure to donate any amount you can. Every dollar helps put a veteran or first responder on board. Yes, that is correct. And the link is pinned to the top, or I want to say top, but it's on the bottom of the YouTube chat now. I'm not sure why they switched it, but anyway. Embarkation Nation says without cruising, we would be nervous to go to all those ports with clothes. I really feel like cruising is safe.
Yes. And if you're a recipient and you have children that's going to go with you, uh, they have the kids clubs.
Yep.
I think they start at like 2 years old and up. You can go to the kids clubs.
Yeah, they have like things for like little kids, and because I saw that on NCL.
Yeah, they have it from little to teenagers.
Right.
Yep, on the Disney cruise ships, the last people I watched on there, they sent their kids to the kids club so they could go out, do adult, go to the adult bars and things. And when they were there, when they went to pick their kids up, their little girls up and down. We got to meet Stitch. We got to meet Stitch, and then. Well, without the kids club, yeah, they could have met Stitch on the ship, but they would have had to stand in line after line after line to get, to that. And it's all Mickey
Okay,
Mouse.
Chris, you're very welcome, Chris. I've really had a pleasure and honor supporting this non-profit organization because I would really love to see this thing grow.
Yeah, well, like this, you see more money come in. Like I said, do without that hamburger this week, or do without that coffee, or that tea, or that drink. Oh, I gotta stop at the convenience store and get my morning drink. Take your morning drink from the house. Don't stop. Donate that $5 to $10 to Helping Hands for Cruising. If that's all, if you can't afford but a couple of dollars, we'll take $2. If everybody that's in the group around here gave a dollar or two, that would put someone on a ship. Because there's hundreds of us. I go in some people's room, there's 30 people. Go in somebody else's room, there's 20 or 30, but they're not the same people. So
Yeah.
So
yeah, it all adds up, and like I said, you can continue donating even after this spring fling cruiseathon is over.
yes,
I mean, just because uh, we're not doing a just because the cruiseathon is over doesn't mean that you can't donate. You can set up monthly payments, quarterly payments, yearly payments. And it all goes toward putting a recipient on board.
yeah. Just so we can find that link one more time. Danny, can you put the link up for the Helping Hands group? Can you find that faster than I can? There it is. Kenny got it.
Yeah, that's the donation link to donate, and like I said, there's no amount that's too big or too small. It all adds up. Every dollar counts.
Yes, and if you work with a company that matches your donations, this is all taken off your taxes. So
Danny says she's in bed. You're welcome, Danny. I had it on hand, so I had it copied in my clipboard on my phone. So
all right.
I just dropped it in the chat. So
Yeah, it's called I think 401c is what we're called. So you can
oh,
take your donate.
501c.
Yeah, 501c. You can take it off on your taxes every year. So if your company matches,
Yeah.
tell them you want to donate to Helping Hands for Cruising. So, all right, everybody, we've got like
2 minutes.
2 minutes before Michael ends. So,
Yeah, Michael Ann is gonna be the one wrapping this up. Michael Ann, spoiled mama.
there's Michael and Spoil Mama's page. I just pasted. So y'all go over there
Oh,
and
I
tell
gotta
her you did a Kenny raid.
hang on, man. Hang on, man. I gotta add you as a mod, Roxy. You're not a mod, so it
Well,
didn't.
no, it added it.
Huh?
It added it.
Well, I don't see it on the YouTube side.
Okay, then you might have to add me as a mod.
Yeah, you can't drop links unless.
You're a mod. I forgot.
Yeah. Comment something in the chat, please, and I'll find you.
There you go. Danny got it.
Yeah, she's quick on the draw.
Yeah. So
But
let's go raid Michael Ann. We got 1 minute. Everybody go raid Michael Ann and tell her you're doing a Kenny raid.
yeah, and make sure you hashtag HH4C in it as well.
All right. We'll see you over there. I'm gonna get off.
See y'all over at Michael Ann's. Thanks for everybody joining me. Thanks, Roxanne. You got any last minute words?
Just donate if you can. If you can't, say your blessings to us that we get these recipients on another cruise.
Yep, and all I can say is donate, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.